Ready, sir? Phillips screwdriver. We're using the second hole here, and the bottom hole. This is the front bed ledger for the upper bunk. This is the hole for the switch wire, and this is an Alright. Now we'll put the back ledger on. Screws going into the pre-piloted holes in the back. In the end ledgers now for the upper bunk, and they just line with the other ledgers, and then they're screwed into the pre-piloted holes. The bed stops.
Go.
I'll put in the bottom concealers here. The upper concealers. The problem is we've got this, let's go ahead and get the bed panel in. To be slipped in at an angle. And then rotated into position.
Ready? Go.
Each end there is a Raffix connector to fasten the top. And then there are 4 screws pre-piloted clips that hold the light bar in. It's a little tiny screw. And there's a clip. Screw goes through the clip and into the pre-drilled hole in the bottom of the bed panel, like that. So we're going to now just slip the light. This is the driver for the low voltage light system, and it mounts right here. There are 2 pre-piloted holes for it. Set the first screw in part way. Get your next screw ready. Slip the driver in, put the top screw in, and then just tighten this up a tiny bit. And it's ready to install the switch. Feed the connector in through the hole, pull it on through, and set your switch in so that it's opening from side to side. Next step is to thread this through the back hole, and then thread the other wire through. Okay. Just to make things easier, I'm going to take this wire right up into the corner there. Step is to take this upper concealer make sure it's not pinching any wires. Put the final concealer in to hide the wire all the way.
I got a screw there.
Just to plug in the connectors on the back. And then if you want, you can tape these down to the back so that they're flush against the back. To put the desk together, this is the bottom of the desk that you see here. I'm setting it onto the back where it's going to connect with the graphic. The next thing is to put on the desk ends. Position it so that the graphics pins will slip in. Turn it down so you can fasten the graphics on the back. There's just two, one on either end. Put in the metal support brace. Okay. So we've got a special bolt here that fastens the takes a 4mm hex wrench, or if you have just kind of the same process on the other end. Put the desk in place. Next thing is to assemble the dead end onto the thread rail and tighten the graphics. So attach the rear step is to set the vent frame on top of the desk ends so that the back hole in the desk end is sitting right over the back hole in the desk end. Slip into the holes. Step is to attach the inside plate of the link pivot, like that. slide the whole desk bed assembly back into position within the case. Next step is to install the trunnions. Make sure that the plastic bushing is in place. Insert the trunnion into the hole and then line it up with the bolt hole on the mechanism plate. This is the plastic bushing. Make sure it's in the hole. Bushing, line it up with the hole in the mechanism plate. Firmly tighten it down. Next step is to install the lower bed platform. Step is to go ahead and screw down the bed platform. The next step is to go ahead and install these special concealers that have the lock holes in them. Three of these screws right now because we can't reach them until the bed position is changed. So I'm getting this one, and this one on either side, and then we'll finish those later. Or one of the final steps is to raise the bed and set the mechanism arms. This is a little heavy at this point, but it'll get a lot easier when the mechanism arms are engaged. Alright, so we raise it up and lock it in so it can't fall. And this is where it takes a little muscle to crawl in here. Grab the mechanism arm with both hands. Pull it around the stud and put the hook into the slot. We're just going to put in these final screws on the front concealers here.